www.thegreatwhitebrotherhood.org.
Faith. I will try to explain how it works. It is called faith. Remember that Jesus said, if you had faith like a mustard seed, you could move mountains. Now, the way that it works, is to realize that God already knows your needs, before you do. He is willing to fulfill those needs, providing we do a simple thing. We have to recognize that God is our Father, as Jesus called him, and our Father will look after his children. So, we just have to know that our Father will provide for us all that we need, when we need it. We have to have absolute faith that our Father will provide for us. After all, that is what a young child does. He does not question where the money comes from to provide what he needs. He just knows that, when he is hungry, a meal will be put in front of him. When he needs clothes, clothes will appear, and so on. The child has faith that his parents will provide. The child has absolute faith that he will be looked after. Now, in our case, to make all this work, we need to do three things. 1. Prayer to God, thanking him for looking after us. 2. Meditation, so that we strengthen the link between us and the God spheres, and 3. By helping other people, as much as possible. By following those acts assiduously, we align ourselves with the God powers. It is important to understand that we must never do any of the above, in the hopes of getting some help. We must do it out of pure love for God, and, out of unconditional love, for our fellow man. If you pray, etc., in the hopes of getting some reward, it doesn't work. We must develop faith, that we need to do the prayer, meditation, and helping others, out of love for all things, and, at the same time, we must hang on to the certainty, that God will look after us. We must never ask God for anything. We work for God, and God rewards us, by whatever is appropriate at the time. Now, we have to be sensible with this. It is no good meditating 3 times, and expecting that God will provide a magnificent temple for someone to teach in. We must meditate, etc., and just go about our daily round as before. But, we must keep a positive outlook on life. When we start to follow the spiritual path, we become disciples, in a way, initiates. So, we are different people, to what we were before. We work as before, but, not for money, but for the love of man, and of God. Then, even when we are rewarded by money, we recognize that money is not the just reward for all the hard work we have put in, but, a reward by God, for serving him, and, for helping his children, the public. It may be the same money from the same source, but we look at it differently. Gradually, over time, we find that the help that we give people alters and grows, and, the money or material things come as, and when needed. It is a long, slow process, of allowing our faith to grow. We must never plan ahead. We serve God today as best we can, and leave the long-term decisions to him. One day at a time.
Thank you for watching this video lesson. Please visit www.thegreatwhitebrotherhood.org for more lessons and free downloadable books.